Alright, good morning everyone. This is Generic Fool's Test. I'm sorry I didn't start a bit earlier today. It's mostly because, well, I I'm on break, so I didn't stream as early, and instead I was making money in game. I have maxed out the health thing. I've maxed out the shining laser. It is ridiculously overpowered. I cannot move, but it does not matter since merely pressing it for a short period of time will just evaporate things. Um, pretty sure I don't need money anymore. I mean, if I were to get the final weapon, I'd need it, but when I said that it required a ridiculous amount of money to get the shining laser, I forgot this version is the version of. Basically, they took the PlayStation Portable version and ported it to the PS2. So that means that one, I can use the analog sticks to move, and then two, they reduced the requirements for the ridiculously expensive upgrade costs. So that means that it's a lot easier in terms of spending stuff. In terms of difficulty, not so much. But either way, um, it's time for the end game. I think I'm in the village. I'm going to try talking to Roll's dad. Because, I don't think it should take very long. I've never faced Sarah. Or, gotten this far before, so I actually have no idea how the boss fight's supposed to go. As I said, someone ruined the ending for me. But I am not, but I don't actually know the ending for it, and I think that, it's basically what I said. So, let's see. Room 102. Joe, he's not here anymore. He left. He said he's going to start a new life. Took Maria and her daughter with him. He said he's going to go somewhere warm to help his old wound. Ah, so he abandoned Roll and her mother. Because according to the last cutscene, it seemed like he remembered Roll as his daughter, which, that's, there are certain things which, when you're a little kid, you don't think about. And then, as an adult, you're like, wait a moment. That's actually really messed up. Because I remember one time when I saw someone playing it before, you can talk to his daughter, the daughter of the woman that he said he'd marry after the trip. Oh, and morning, person. But I remember because she's like, he's my dad now, or that's what the girl said, and I was like, wow, come on. And it's not implied whether or not, Roll's dad is the actual biological father of, that woman. Which, to be fair, I don't remember how old Roll was when her dad and mother left. But, at least what, Sarah, or I forgot, Yuna says, I guess, she'll return her mother to her when this is all done. However, we don't truly know because, well, Mega Man 3 never happened. I guess to give you an idea about the shining laser, let's see, getting a little closer. So as you can see, it has quite the range on it. I guess I'd show a different example. Wait. There we go. You see just that little bit. Oh yeah. However, depending on if the enemy has invincibility frames, will affect, like, Oh, I forgot it's behind that, so I won't do it. There we go. If it has invincibility frames or a state which it flips over and is temporarily invisible, sorry about invincible, it will take a lot longer to defeat it. Alright, let's see. Just gonna check here. Looks like the monitor's been destroyed. To Mother area. I actually have no idea if this is going to lead to the boss or if there's another passage I have to go through. Either way, I'm doing something with my father in a few hours. So, you know, I definitely should have enough time to beat the game, but... Also, you notice it's infinite, so... Oop. Nope. Nope. Well, this does not bode well so far. What? No Zenny? Little tiny tadpole. Wait, why can't I lock on? So I can't lock on to the tadpoles. That's strange. I guess I'm gonna have to beat a bunch of bosses. I also found that part I was looking for. It wasn't as good as I thought it was. My Buster is still very good. And while it's technically not infinite energy, it has pretty good range and pretty good, like, max rapid and, well, yeah, you know. With the exception of a item which you get on easy mode. Oop. Come on, get up. You know, I'm terrible at this. Oh shit. Just gonna... Just, gonna... There we go. Oh. Almost died. Wait, it's still alive? Uh-huh, this isn't all that hard. I mean, come on. It looked like it had no health, but it was still chasing me and not really... Thank you. That's a wonderful sound you're making there. Thank you for the farting noises. Yes, appreciate it. Wow, thank you. Receiving. Alright. Let's see. So which boss will be next? The B6, yes.
Looks like the gravity's increased again. I wonder who will turn up next.
I don't know why I'm collecting it.
It looks like defeating that Guardian was
Why did they make it this strong? You found... I guess this is if I wanted to, you know, get the regular... If I wanted to... Man, I probably would have had a much easier time if I actually went this way to get the money for the shining laser. I feel dumb. Oh well. Which one is this one? He got to perform a single attack and then died. Huh. I'm wondering if this is a bit anticlimactic. Anything here? Depending on how long this takes, I may try beating the final boss without the shining laser, just to sudden music change. Oh no. What? Oh. I'm dumb. The keys are all put into place. This is a library where Sarah is waiting for you. The library contains the genetic code of the humans who built the master system. It's up to you, Megman. Do you obey the system, or you destroy it? I mean, I'm not exactly going to be the... Oh, hey, you know, it's just the right thing to do. Kill all my friends and family and all the humans on Earth for people who I don't even really remember.
Well, you've made it. You've reached the library. That's where the carbon reinitialization program is executed from, and where you can stop it. Destroy the system?
This unit will attempt to infiltrate Mother's logic circuits. There is no guarantee as to how effective such an action will be, but it should impair Mother's reaction time to some extent. This unit's powers are limited, but it shall assist you as much as possible.
The library is shielded against any and all transmissions. I won't be able to help you anymore. Good luck, Mega Man.
Okay, for a second I was worried. I was like, wait, did it freeze? Ooh, a boss arena. Or, well, maybe not. It's small. Never mind, it's bigger than I thought. It is a boss arena.
Execution of carbon reinitialization program has been paused, awaiting order to continue from other unit. Execution of carbon reinitialization program has been paused, awaiting order to continue from other unit.
Pause?
Execution of carbon reinitialization
Why?
program has been paused, awaiting order to continue from other unit. Execution of carbon reinitialization program has been
Oh man, it's just like...
I have been waiting for you, Mega Man Trigger.
And just like the other Mega Man from the first game. Oh no, it's the mommy unit.
I could have executed the carbon reinitialization program at any time, but I chose not to.
I said that, by the way. It's cause...
Do you know why?
Well, at least she's not a little girl
Unlike
anymore.
I cannot act against the system. I can only act within the parameters it defines for me. Indeed, I cannot think of anything beyond the system's limits. That is why I cannot comprehend what could have motivated the Master to attempt to destroy the system. I am jealous of you. You were close to the Master. You understood his thoughts in a way I
It looks like she has a soul patch.
Unit chose to remove herself from the system, even though she is, like myself, Mother Unit. I cannot do that. I've waited for you, whom the Master loved.
Okay, it's like she has a little goatee.
Perhaps by defeating you, who is so sympathetic to the Master's desires, I can purge myself of these troublesome emotions. Come then, Mega Man Trigger. Show me what a first-class purifier is capable of.
Yeah. The problem with the shining laser is that it's Yep. Here's the other problem. I can just literally tank the hits and... Ow. As you can see, I have a lot of health. Oh no. So wait. Do the settings or how do I do? Let's see. Block. Got it. Yeah. Yeah, I finally learned how to do that. Ow. Ow. Nope. Plus, I only take 75% of damage. Nope. The one downside of Shining Laser is, that it makes it so I can't move while firing, and there's a little bit of time after I stop firing that I still can't move. Yep. Oh, so I was out of range for that. Okay, there we go. There we go.
Gats is attempting to assist you by invading my internal systems. I do not understand. A servitor unit such as Gats should be unable to disobey the system's commands. Still, a mother unit like myself is superior to a servitor unit. His sabotage attempts are a distraction, nothing more. When last we struggled, you imprisoned me on Terra. Perhaps this time, it will be you who is imprisoned.
So, is there a second phase? I'm going to guess there should be a second phase, even though... And there should be one. Oh no, the Mega Mommy unit. What did... So wait, she changed ethnicity and hair color?
Feel my power.
Don't want to die. Oh, no, no. Don't shining laser me. You can't do that. Like, she's now gone to a white body with red hair, while before she had dark skin and green hair. It's a little weird. Nope. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, oh. Eh. Aha. Like, I mean, you see, she used to have, like, her skin is like, what's left of it is like pale white. It really almost looks like a old Digimon.
Whenever the master looked at me, I detected a sadness in his eyes. The more I obeyed the system and tried to serve the master, the sadder he seemed. Now, Trigger, thanks to you, perhaps the master will also smile at me as he did at you. Sarah!
You spent the entire game on a bed. I don't
understand.
know you very well.
Thank you, Trigger. Thank you. Sarah.
Well,
Don't think you're going to get off that easily, Sarah. You were always too stubborn for your own good. If we have a shell, we can transfer your primary programs over, right?
I mean, yeah, I knew about...
Gats is dead. He died because of your gamble. If you die as well, who will be left to keep me company? You can't fool me. I know you can hear me. Still going to ignore me? Then let me tell you something. Now that Elysium is no longer functioning, the old system the Master's people shut down has started to reactivate. It was your responsibility to monitor it. If you die and it takes over, the Master's work was for nothing. Do you want that?
Do you mean to say that the Elder System is becoming active again?
There are remnants of that system buried all over Terra in what the Carbons call ruins. There's so many, even I don't know how many there are. I doubt they'll be fully active soon, but eventually they will. If we don't do anything, just imagine what will happen to Terra and all its people. If the Elders and their machines activate, what will your sacrifice here have been for? What do you say, Sarah? Are you up for living with the people the Master left behind? Could be a little wild, but interesting.
Perhaps it might be worthwhile.
I can't remember the last time I saw you smile, Sarah.
I'll think about it once we figure out a way.
And you're smiling with my face. That's got to be at least a little bit creepy.
That's a very good point, Sarah. So, what are we going to do, Mega Man? If we can't get back to Terra, then I can't give Roll her mother back.
Is that the only thing you're worried about?
Don't worry, Yuna.
Why?
I know Roll. She'll come looking for us, no matter what happens.
So, to be fair, she's also mostly a machine, so for her, it's just like, oh, that's just the body I used to use. And so, you now, and since there's no continuation of this game, I guess you now know the, oh, they actually list him as Rock. That's interesting. But either way, now you understand the meaning behind the "and Mega Man is stuck on the moon" meme. Because in the third game they were supposed to, you know, get him back. But since they stopped the series, literally Mega Man is just stuck on the moon. Or Elysium, rather. Yeah. There are parts of this game which I complained a lot about, but it still is a good game, and it does need a sequel, I think, or a continuation. If someone could, take what was good about this game and then make it go further, or just remove the obnoxious grindy parts and the obnoxious parts where it's just like, haha, we made this to be annoying. What? Okay, thanks for saying that, but that's a bit, I think it's a bit exaggerated. There's a cutscene after all this, like, in the other games. But, yeah. You'll see why I was surprised when I was like, wait, why is Data not on Elysium? Because, you saw it. He was there, and he saved for me. But he's not there. He's actually on Earth. Which, to me, means the only thing that could have happened is, just before the final battle, Data literally stole the one thing that get me off, and then fled to Earth. It's like, how else did he get there? It's just like, hey. Yo, no. It's just like, the Data, the real villain the entire time. Data made the Master feel melancholic and want him to end himself. Data is the true villain behind the background. Well, I didn't think it would be only a half an hour. So, Oh my. To be fair, Keiji Inafune did try to make a, when he left Capcom, tried to make a spiritual successor, but, the spiritual successor to the regular Mega Man series didn't do so well. Or the Mighty Number 9 didn't do as well as he had hoped.
10 seconds to ignition. Is everything ready? Southwestern wind, speed 1 knot. Should be little to no interference. Fuel pressure stable. All workers to the shelters. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off!
Oh, I thought it failed.
That's go. Keep going.
Oh no. Oh god. All the people inside.
That's the 10th time we've tried. Maybe we should just give up. I got all excited when I heard that what's-his-name, the monkey, came back from outer space and was going to give us ancient technology. But it just doesn't seem to live up to all the hype.
Going to the stars. A task not easily undertaken. There's bound to be difficulties.
Yes, but it looks like they're on the right track to me.
I think this system was too
How old is
complex.
Diesel?
We need to keep things simpler. That way, less things can go
He
wrong.
looks like an old man, but he's
if
not.
we build it this way, it will cost too much. If we take existing parts and put them together this way... See? Just look at how much money we can save.
Oh god, they're actually using an abacus. It's just a low-res abacus.
It just might solve the problem. It's really simple! Really simple! If you would just listen to me, I could show you. See? Look here! You stay out of this, Data!
We need to make the cargo hold smaller. We can save space and make it lighter that way.
It doesn't matter! With this new amazing engine I designed, we will have more than enough power.
Each of them
Your
wants to be the one who
engine,
says
I
they're
believe you,
responsible for
Drain,
saving
weren't
Mega
made for
Man.
spare parts and needed to be adjusted every 5 minutes.
Not everybody has tons of money to build your kind of engine.
If you don't use the proper
Sorry,
materials,
Mega Man, but it looks like you might be stuck up there for a little while more.
looks like we both got our work cut out for us.
How dare you? Anyway, I wonder how Mega Man's doing.
We have to get this thing working so we can go get him.
Doesn't Mega Man need to eat? So the... Oh no. I'll save my cleared game data here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to see if I unlock additional mode, so I don't know if the cleared game data lets me do a new game plus or something. Cheat manager. Time to set it to 0. And now I'm going to attempt to beat the game legitimately without the shining laser.
Well, you've made it.
Yeah, oops, sorry.
Destroyed
It'll take a lot more time, probably.
This uses power.
the library.
Execution of carbon reinitialization.
That's alright. Nope. I did not see that attack before. Ran into the wall. I don't think I'm doing that much worse than I was before. Going to use my health. Ah, she increased the gravity. God damn it. Which means I move slower. It's hard to maneuver when, you know, you can't really... Like, you can see how high I'm jumping. That's the maximum jump I have right now. Okay. We're gonna skip that. Stage 2. Oh god. To be fair, it's also kind of BS with her for the damage that she's dealing. Hitting her in the armpit. It's her weakness. Yep. Nope. I don't know, I keep surviving with one single HP. Nope. God, in this single hit, it lowers me to like no HP. Wait, how much do I have left? Oh, now she's using that. Okay, so beat it without having to use a shining laser. However, I hadn't maxed out the, yeah, we've seen this. If I didn't max out the, you know, other stuff, then I wouldn't have, done it as well. 6 minutes. Let's see. I actually don't know if I've unlocked easy mode by doing that. Options. Game start. Okay, so there's a very hard mode now. I guess I'll see if I can beat the game on easy mode in the time I have left. Like I did the last time. We've seen this.
You know how to use your fire?
Yes.
Okay then. Mission start!
Burning up? Yes. No.
Nope,
nope. Data, stop running into the fire. So this is why you should have fire extinguishers on the ship. God damn it, Data! Knowledge of ancient technology, my ass. You don't know how to make a fire extinguisher? Yes, indeed.
mission complete.
Mega Man, we're here. We've caught up with
Ramp ship, yep.
This is your life.
Skip. 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 Equipment. Buster parts. Accessory pack. Omega. Literally strengthened it so I have all the powers. Or do I just run to the... Oh. And, 1 second. Did you think it also might provide me with... No, it does not provide me with the jet ski shoes this time. God damn it. Oh, wait. Wait, am I supposed to go this way again? I forgot where I was supposed to go. Oh yeah, I need to go to the junk shop. And then I talked to the... My brain wasn't working there for a second, sorry. There's Joe. Wanna know about Joe? Yeah, blah 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 Maria. Abandons his family for his old family for his new family. Just follow roll. Out of the way. Who knows, he might be dead. I'm being an asshole this run. I guess don't worry, he's alive. I need to say that for him to go, to be able to get into it. Get back to the flutter. Oh wait, no, I guess it's I need to get, oh yes, a refractor or something. I need to deal with Butt Spike Raverbot. Oh yeah, this is the place that gets blown up by the bonds in their cannon later on. I look noticeably darker this time. I don't care, Reaver bots. Having this blaster is the only thing I really need. Bum-ba-dum, dee-da-dum. Nah, well, just in case I get something good from this. Zenny. Alright, now it's just money. Ah. You found old hover jets. I have now got the one item that I feel like I need for this game. Other than, you know, the... Yes, yes, old man Joe. Oh wait, wrong way. Did I say wrong way? Unintentional woo speak. Oh no. I'm suffering from the corruption. You were easy even on the lower, with the regular blaster. Oh no! I was so scared, person. I was afraid I was gonna die. Wait, is there something? What's the green thing here? Oh no, they're just pillars. Yep. Get the refractor. Take the refractor. Alright, go. Let's go, Mega Man. Don't care, Joe. You're still gonna live. Don't worry, you'll live to abandon your family. Deadbeat dad. Wait. Oh yeah, there it is. Also, just in case. Oh yeah, I need a rollerboard to finish. I don't need any of the other parts. Or wait. I've slightly increased my HP, so... Guess we loaded, blah blah blah. Let's go to... Okay, I get it. Oh my god. Wait, what? Roll, let me get the hover boots. No one. Old hover jets. Jet skates. Okay, let's go. Equip. Body parts. Old jet skates. I mean, I know I'm not going to make a record or anything, but I want to try and beat this as fast as I can. So if I seem like I'm being rough on roll, that's not because I don't like her. It's not that I don't like her or I think she's not contributing. It's just that I'm trying to get this as fast as possible.
Mega Man.
Here you roll. I'm okay.
Good.
Alright. Actually, did I equip the hover boot? Yes, I did.
Mega Man, be careful. It looks like there's something under the
Oh
ground.
no, Reaver bots. Whatever will I do? Oh no, I'm scared. I don't care if there are people there. This Mega Man is a jerk.
It looks like there's a person or something up ahead. But how could that be? Reaverbot, closing in on you fast.
Did the wolf Reaverbot really need to have a whimpering dog sound when you hit it? I don't know if you picked it up, but it made it like, you know, the sound that dogs make whenever, or in a show they get kicked or whatever.
There's a Reaverbot close by. Watch out.
Oh no. Whatever will I do? Oh, I actually need to fight these ones. Oh no. Whatever will I do? More? Oh, I guess I have to actually beat all of them. It's not fair. Yeah, it's just... I thought the ones that came out here were just, you know, ones that literally just endlessly came out. Oh, well, I guess I'll actually kill all of them. Let me in! Let me in! Oh, okay, yeah, that was just that one left. Once again, moron walks past clearly defined thing. Thank you, Reaverbot. The funny thing is, I could literally just start to... Well, I don't need to save here. If I die here, though, I'm going to just not... I'm just not going to start again. Clearly, I'll have problems. Or it's because I suck. Yep. I can just stick outside of your attack range and just annihilate you. Yep. Don't need to talk to you, Roll. No, I'll talk to two old men. Skip the talk to two old men. Got to leave the ship now. Skipped again. Ooh. I'm not going to take that quiz or continue or try to rebuild the village. This Mega Man's a monster. However, I'm not going to be kicking pigs. That'll be where I cut the line. Let me skip, let me skip, let me skip. It's oh. Ah, no wonder. My controller disconnected. Physically, I have a wired controller. Well, I'm just trying to beat it quickly. I'm not trying to be a dick. Or, I mean, an ass. Or a combo of the two. I mean, they're so close together. Yeah. What? How dare you? Tron is literally just going to okay, I managed to save one house. Good enough for me. Nope, don't care.
Wow, it looks like no one's ever been in here before. Isn't it
That seems rather weird considering it's right next to the chief's hut. And there's literally a structure built around it. Even if I'm, well, you know what, I'll save just in case. In the middle. I do wonder if I save the clear, load the clear data, does that mean that I will, you know, get a new game plus? If that's the case, I will not wait. It's not really even worth that much. Oh no. You know, I remembered I can literally just destroy them. Yup. Ba-da-da-bum. Don't care, old man. They tried to make him a cool guy. He's not that interesting.
be able to get around it.
Yeah, I don't care.
Look before you leap, Mega Man. It looks like there's a control panel to your right. Looks like the door on the floor below that was locked is open. Check it out, Mega.
Yep, there we go. Don't care about the little weird reaver bots that just stand on top of that. Oh, that. Let me pick them up. Ugh. God, my least favorite part of all this. And it lasts so long, too. God. There we go. Blue card key. Oh no, the old man is back. There we go. The old man's gone. Continue forward.
Since that card key was so hard to get, it must...
Yes, hard to get. Clearly, in an unguarded room that a mercenary who was chasing us appeared in. Reach security door. So let's go. Now I guess I just need to go to... Wait. Yep.
You should be able to get to the top of the tower now. Wait, I'm picking up multiple readings.
Yes. Now the whole place is actually active. Dude.
It looks like some kind of trap was activated when that tower appeared.
It's okay. I got damaged and went through it. Those are fire frogs. If I run into them, they do fire damage to me. Which is annoying, as you can imagine. That was really not all that scary.
The readings from that room are different from what they were before. It's like it's being flooded with energy.
Yes, I know. Terrifying, isn't it? I'm so scared I'm going to need to call my mommy after all of this.
Watch your step, Mega Man.
Well, I'll open this chest in case it has a key. Yes, indeed. As you can see, I'm on fire now, so I'm taking damage from that. Or I was. Yes, Mommy, I'm scared, help me! This is, I'm pretty sure, a fake chest. Or no, it's not. I was wrong entirely. You know, it's not like this is my second time playing through the game, so I should be able to know. Oh no. I usually have the shock shoes by now. Or, you know, the electric proof thing I can get. So the fact that I don't is really annoying. Oh well, I think some of these actually... Oh, nope. I think most of these are actually just, you know, actual treasures. Rustic mine. I was wrong. At least half of these are, you know, not actually treasure chests. A normal helmet. Oh no, I'm sorry for blasting you in the face. Or, well, no, I'm not. But let's go, Data. Oh no, I'm taking too long.
This is it, Mega Man. Are you ready? The key we're looking for is probably in this room. Be careful, Mega Man.
Nope. So scary, I'm terrified. Got the first key.
You did it, Mega Man. So that's one down.
Well, first, I guess, before I say never come back here again. Broken drill. Okay. Got the item I needed. I never need to come back here again. Nope. I don't like playing like this for the first playthrough of a game because I like taking my time. But now, you know, I'm trying to beat this quickly. It's always better to play a game and take your time to enjoy it. As somebody who wanted to go into game design, and actually my degree is in game design, I know how much work it takes into putting all this stuff in the game, and that it's, you know, sort of disheartening when you spend a bunch of time on something and then people ignore it. Move. Let's see, the next place is... Oh no! Oh, my favorite. I forgot he shot me first, and then he just kills his own people. Repeatedly. Oh wait, the guy's right there. Now I leave, and then the pirates should be attacking. The pirates should be attacking. Nope. It's locked. It's locked. I guess not. I forgot there's must be something I'm forgetting. Impressive, isn't it? Basically, the guy looks like Dr. Wily. Oh. I probably need to complete the digger test. No, I don't. Oh. I literally just needed to talk to him. That's weird. Okay, now the pirates are attacking. Alrighty then. It's time to annihilate some bird bots.
Mission start!
My favorite, when they can't do squat. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to hit. Did not mean to shoot him. Stop running in the way.
The cannon's been repaired, Mega Man. Activate it. You need to pull the lever to the right of the gate.
To the right of the gate. Go on. There we go. Skip.
Mission start!
This is annoying because of the shitty aiming. The homing missile is the one thing I could pretty much help in this situation. Oh my god, this stupid thing. You know, this is supposed to be targeting on its own, but when you need to basically try to trick the game into aiming correctly.
Keep going, Mega Man. The cannon's been repaired, Mega Man. Mega Man.
There we go. More than anything, that was just annoying, in my opinion.
Mission start!
Glide ship is on the move.
Glide ship is not on the move. Glide ship is gone. There we go. Do I now need to go up? Or do I go down? No, probably not. They're pulling out all the stops. It's gonna get messy soon. I guess I'm gonna talk to people downstairs. They're here. I knew they'd come. Now we're ready to do what you can. I'm going to go back in my room, arming this. No! No, you stupid old man! No! Hey, you know, if the pirates get the key, it's not all that bad, but I still need to kill every single person. Look at all the children. Think of the children I'm killing. They're just like, oh my god, what the hell, you crazy old man. Nope, she's not saying anything to me. Can't have any ships left, we just need to hold out a little longer. Or... It's locked. It's locked. We open for cans. The only place I can think of going is potentially here, but I think that's for later. Oh yeah, ladder. I'm being stupid. Protect the roof.
Mission start.
Oh, come on, aim ahead. Don't just aim where it currently... Yes, the weird little blue gun. Yes, now he's running away. I swear, I think one of those bird bots is voiced by the same voice actor who does Mr. Burns from The Simpsons. It seems a little weird to me that there's a safe spot directly outside of the flutter when there's literally one right in here as well. Oop. Save. Sorry about that. My keyboard sliding panel thing came out again. Now that I think about it, it might not be interesting to watch me do this. Nah. Also, now that I think about it, I need to buy all the stupid shoes and get all the proper like boots to run around in the underwater area. I need to get all the cleats, and while it's not... Oh wait, I'm still here. Oh yeah, I need to talk to the guild leader. Are sure you don't want me to blow up all these people and... You know, for no little reason, just because a few little tiny bird bots got inside my island. And it was like, oh yes, he's such a wise leader. And on top of that, if it is really that big of a threat, then evacuate the children and people. Don't just go, oh, nope, they're all here, gotta get... Yeah, whatever. I would have said no, but I'm afraid he'd literally do it again. It's a shame I don't have the shine laser, because that would be more fun, I think. To literally go through all of that and just, like, you know, literally just stand in place and evaporate everything. Now to spend time with the weirdo kids. Nope. Nope, nope. Leave me alone, children. Will you help us? No. Oh, go. She was in trouble. She was in trouble. You have to help us, yeah? No. And that's bad. No. Oh no. Sniff, sniff. Please, please. No. No, you're not a nice person. We're in trouble. Our sister's been kidnapped by Glide Gang. Haha. She's going to take care of us without her. Will you help us? No. Fine. Leave me alone. Not kicking the pigs. They did nothing. Don't get... Wait, I can bump into them and knock them over? Yep. What? Where did those tanks come from? They just literally spawn out of nowhere. Come on, kids. Wait, can I? Oh my, I can actually shoot them. Oh no, he's dead. No witnesses. God, I can like. Whee! Oh God, is he? I'm literally just dragging his unconscious body, and it's like, yeah. Okay, rah! As I said, this is the monster playthrough. Yes, I get it.
Mission start.
Come on, let's go. They're literally bombing their own base.
Do you see a key anywhere nearby? You should be able to open the gate with it.
No, I totally don't. There's no key here. Yes, alright.
Mission start.
Mega Man, above you!
Fried chicken accessory pack.
Mission start.
I'm pretty sure this is the way I need to go now. Sneak into the tower. Not exactly sneaking if you know I'm here. This is probably a town with some historical significance. Mega Man's a monster this time around. How could I? Oh, the inhumanity of it all.
Climb on? Try putting it under the window and see if you can reach it.
You can't tell me what to do, Roll. I'm an independent. Well, no, I'm just gonna say it. Oop, nope. Clearly, I'm showing how my genius in work. Yes, indeed. Clearly, I am the peak of human intelligence and coordination. Absolutely.
There's a big window in the tower. I can see it.
God, Roll, stop it.
It's pretty high up.
Oh my God,
You'll
Roll, leave me
probably
alone.
need something to climb on to reach it.
Yes, Roll, which, you know, I didn't figure that out. That's totally not why I've been building a... I didn't build it close enough. There we go. I need the other one. Oh well, moving over a little bit. Oop. Figures, climbing up something is my weakness. Yes.
Oh, thank you so. Mission start.
Okay. I don't care. It's your fault for getting in the way.
Did you find the woman? Don't leave her behind.
pretty sure I have plenty of time to run away. But craft. It's not bound by physics or reality. Is it literally just invincible? Oh well. Whatever. What in the world kind of way of carrying someone is that? I wonder if she says anything about me being a jerk for shooting her a bunch of times. I'm back, Shu. Sorry, it's nice to be back. I don't think they'll be bothering you anymore. Thanks, Blue Boy. Ha ha ha. I wish there was something I could give you as thanks for helping me. I know, a pig. Cute piggy. Just don't eat him even if you get hungry again. Whatever, I'll keep the pig. I won't give it to the person who eats the pig. That's messed up anyways. The person goes like, I'd do anything to have a pet pig. And it's just like, oh, I love pigs so much. And I give it to her a pig and it's like, time for bacon in the morning tomorrow. I got mixed up with the button. Let's see. Fine, I'll talk to the weird old man. Huh? What's that? Oh no, I need to blow up the island. Well, I should save, just in case. Oh no, my tax forms aren't done. I need to blow up the island. Again. I don't care, roll. Protect the parabola gun. Oh my god, guys, this is so hard. I don't know if I can make it. The question is, at this point, could I just, you know, just shoot down their ship? The question is, if he still works for Loathe, where is Mr. Loathe? I mean, he has a literal statue slash painting of Mr. Loathe in the back of his ship, so... No.
Can't you do anything right? Oh, that's enough. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
It's a bust of Mr. Loathe.
That way there will be nothing.
Yes, okay. Ultimate Glide Laser! Ultimate Glide Laser does not activate. Go down. Talk to Digger Man. Rebreather. Okay, now I can breathe underwater. This firecracker. Passed down through generations of my family. A store-bought firecracker. You saved the entire town from both the pirates and me. Here, just have this thing that I'd probably give you anyways.
Careful, Mega Man. Don't rush
And
things.
no compensation.
This is a really complex structure. Be careful you don't get lost.
Oh, wait. I also remember I do not like this dungeon. Mostly just because it's annoying. I don't know, for me Mega Man Legends 1 was better than 2 in terms of making me feel like I'd want to replay it. Story is much better in 2, but I feel like gameplay-wise, 1 is more fun. Oh yeah, I don't know where it is. I also can't exactly look around much because of the draw distance.
It looks like there's a... That step's really high. Too high for you to jump.
Yes, I get it. I don't think I need a drill for this dungeon. I think the drill is mostly optional.
It looks like the floor beneath you is filled with water.
That's rather fast. Well, by the way, how are you doing, person? I don't think I asked earlier.
Maybe something's changed now that this area is filled with water. Since things are lighter in water, you can pick up things.
Yes,
you weren't able to
thank you.
before.
Thanks, Roll. Or thanks, Mom. You know, even if water makes things lighter, as they say, I shouldn't be able to jump that high. Oh, are you still there, person? Alright, well. Yeah, I asked how you were doing, because I don't think I asked earlier. And I was like, wait, are you there? Or did you leave? I mean, this content right now is so enthralling. You're literally rewatching me do all of the same thing all over again, except, yeah. But anyway, I was asking, like, how are you doing? Or I hope you're doing fine, at least. Oh, you did? I wasn't sure if I asked earlier, because I didn't see, just wanted to make sure. Because, you know, I am forgetful. As I mentioned, I have good story memory. All my other memories, oh no, don't want to shoot because then they'll bomb rush me. But my memory's bad, and I'd rather, you know, make sure I ask, try to keep at least a bare minimum of being polite. You know, it's not much to be able to ask someone how they're doing. But even then, I've met some people who can't even bother to do that. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I should have remembered. My fault. Download secure. No, I don't want to lower the water because then it will cause me problems. But anyway, are you doing? Well, I was about to ask if you were doing anything special today, but then at the same time, that might be too much you know, diving into your private life, and you know, you don't want to tell random weirdos online about too much of your private life. Oh, okay. Well, no, yeah. I didn't see it on the on the menu, so yeah. Yeah, I don't see it on the log until, I mean, the one you last said.
4 medium-sized reaver bots in the room ahead of me.
I mean, that happens to me a lot. To be fair, that's happened to me. I've gotten snide with people like, what? I sent you a message a second ago. You're not doing, and I look and it's like message unsent. And I'm like, okay, sorry, that's my fault. You know, I like to try to act like I am this patient person. But really, I'm not. I'm a rather impatient person. I mean, I know I'm not the kind of person who, you know, screams at people like, you know, what? You didn't respond to me immediately, person, the first time? How dare you! Unsubscribe from my channel! Never show yourself here again! Or, you know, like, in the Bill Burr example, like, what? Tuna salad for dinner! A smack and a smack! King, like, no. But, yeah. Oh, yeah, I don't have the water shoes. That is the one thing I regret not having. But, you know, I need to work on my patience. I used to be a much more patient person. Not being evaporated quite as fast as the shining laser did. But, you know, that's still quite acceptable. It's just annoying how much it's spinning around. By the way, who do you think was your favorite character in this game? Or this Mega Man Legends game? I think you said you really liked Teasel in the first one. Also, so I'm trying to keep engagement up as, you know, the influencers do these days. So if you don't want me to ask you questions, you can just tell me. If I seem like I'm overly sensitive to certain things, it's mostly because most of my experience with people is me telling them about my problems. Oh, yeah. I like Tron, too. But Tron is my favorite character, though. When I was a young boy, and which, you know, was probably the target demographic for this game, I also thought she was really cute, and I had a crush on Tron. Which, of course, you know, that was quite a long time ago. And at the time, you know, it would be okay. But if I go like now as a, just like, yes, I like that 14-year-old girl. It's just like, no, that's not okay. But, you know, being like 5 or 8 or whatever. Well, probably not 5, probably around like 8, between probably 8 and 10. Maybe, I don't know. I don't remember when this game came out. But going like, I have a massive crush on her.
It looks like there's a door to another room high on the wall there, too. Do you see anything?
Okay, this is where it's going to get hard since I don't have the, Okay, there we go. Never mind, ignore everything I just said. Knowing where it was is a good thing. Can't beat you, I'm just gonna... Oh. Nope, failed. Pretty badly at it. But yeah, no, I really liked her character. I don't know, I also felt like she was a much more strong, independent woman, as they say. Or female character. Than a lot of the stuff that they, you know, put in nowadays. Oh yeah, I need like the water jet thing to actually, you know, make it to that place.
There's a door really high up on the wall, Mega Man, just above where you came in. It's so high, you want to get...
That thing is a red herring. It doesn't give me anything I really need.
I never would have thought there'd be a place like this here.
Oh yeah, this wasn't on the last stream, but literally there's a giant red reaver bot here. And it's peaceful.
It doesn't look like it's going to attack you, though. Hey! I've got an idea. Why don't you try jumping on that reaver bot's back?
I'm having difficulty telling if it has an actual mouth, or if that's just a texture issue. I'm standing on one of its eyes. Now I'm standing on two of its eyes.
You see the large pillar in the middle of that area? On my scanner, I can see what looks like a key on top of it. Can you see it?
I messed up. Success! Let's go fishy. I mean, I do too, but it's hard to say because you see the little texture warping that goes on in the PlayStation games. But I think it's a mouth too. It's just that from certain angles, it's hard to tell. The question is, why the heck is there a Reaver bot there? That's peaceful. I don't think that's the correct one. What? Okay, that was... No! God damn it. There we go. No. No, this is where it's going to take a lot more time. Unless I cheated and turned on that cheat, you know, the one where I can maintain the highest point of my jump. But since I'm not actually... I don't think I can make it there. I need to wait for it to get closer. I'll wait for it to get a little closer. Maybe a bit higher. Okay, good. I made it. No! Damn it. Okay, good, made it. Stop going by that one. Or is that the one? I'm pretty sure that's the one I just opened. No, it must not be. Because it looks like it's, I was wrong. Water key number 2. That's all I need. Now I really wish I had the little water jet thing. I can actually shoot the fish too. They explode. You'd think I'd be able to, you know, harvest the fish. I mean, you can get fried chicken by being bird bots. So you'd think by shooting fish you'd be able to, you know, get the fish item? Let's go.
It looks like the key is in the room at the end of this passageway.
Gotta beat an old man with a back problem. Second key.
You did it! You
Yeah.
got
Got the key, right? Old man time. Behold the most difficult boss battle in the entire game. Oh god. I can't believe it. No. Whatever am I to do?
Not bad for a kid.
Not bad for a kid. Runs away. Here's the question, how did that fat guy get down here? Because if you think about it, his suit looks ultra heavy. And a lot of this parts of the game look like you need to, you know, jump. I know, I couldn't handle it. I'm sorry, I'm going to need to change my clothes. I'm so scared. Oh god. But don't worry, I'll make it to the end of the stream. Nope. I was thinking, like, this time I'll do it without having to use that stupid cheat that lets me, you know, easily get up. Okay, let's see. Almost didn't make it that time. Alrighty then. Good. Oh no. Oop. Thank you. Did not need. It seems like I don't need to cheat my way out of this one, or unlike in my mainstream. That's nice, I guess. Congratulations! I have developed what's called hand-eye coordination. Amazing, outstanding. I felt bad because I thought I was gonna fall that time, and I was like, no, no, I don't want. Okay, not. Ugh. For today, I'm going with my father. When I do end stream, I'm probably going to. Well, not probably. I'm going with my father. We found out that in my home state of Maryland, there's a place which I think I mentioned this before, but they sell like steak there, which they send to New York. And because on the way there we're going to pass by a place that sells good pit beef, which I guess if there are people who are watching this for the first time outside of, you know, person here, I mean later when it's going to go on YouTube, I'm sorry, it will, pit beef is a Maryland style barbecue. And it's a sandwich thing. And it's pretty tasty, but I don't really know if I'd call it barbecue. that way. But yeah, since we'll be heading that place, we're going to stop by to get some. Well, my father really likes those sandwiches, and I haven't had it in years. So, wrong floor. But either way, we're going to pick up some steaks from the place that apparently sells its meat to New York steakhouses. And maybe try grilling them to see how it is. Though keep in mind, they get the steaks from this place and then they dry age it. You know, it's ironic. It deals more damage more quickly than, or it takes those things out faster than the shining laser does. Well, correction, the shining laser was, I only used a shining laser on the higher version of that thing. So, probably the shining laser would still annihilate that thing. Good thing about cutting straight to the chase is I don't need to worry about where I need to go. Later, chumps. But yeah. The place I'm going is not a chain, it's a regular, it's like a stand. Which can be rough if it's too hot or if it's raining, because, you know, literally there's no places to sit indoors. But yeah. Alright, time to go this way. Alright, let's see. You want to go to D1? Alright, let's go. Oh wait, I can literally just use this. I forgot about the time-saving thing I have. Old man again. Once again, the most interesting and dangerous of all the bosses. Then he breaks his back. Just in case I need to talk to the weird old man, I'll do that. Because I don't want to have to go back. Oh yeah, I've already done it. Maybe I should start using a buster too. No, I'll stick with my extinguisher. He uses an extinguisher as a weapon. I mean, I can too. But, you know, that's... It's like, no wonder they can't defend themselves. My main weapon is a fire extinguisher. Which, you know, if you're using a fire extinguisher as a melee weapon, then yes, that's quite deadly. Especially since fire extinguishers can explode. Did you know that? And ironically, they're also flammable. But that's like, however, the only cases in which that happens is like severe negligence. You have to understand that fire extinguishers are pressurized. So, I mean, if you ever see someone like shoot or pierce, like, you know, a compressed air can or something like, you know, the male body spray cans, and you see it shoot and it like blows off in one direction. That's what happens. Also, the flame, if I remember correctly, it can catch on fire, but it's more like, as long as you use a fire extinguisher in the way it's meant to be used, neither of those issues should ever emerge. Also, it's only flammable under certain situations as well. As long as you use it the correct way, you should never have a problem with a fire extinguisher. As long as it's, as I said, not expired, because if I remember correctly, they can expire. Wait, where am I going? Oh yeah. The sulfur bottom. Or at least I think I've seen videos of them catching. Okay, I'll be honest. The fire extinguishers I'm talking about that were flammable were probably from around 20 years ago. And I'm pretty sure with modern advancements, they're no longer flammable. So just make sure you don't pierce one, though. That's I can imagine the potential for them to explode is still there. Just, yeah, well, you know, a lot of things are a lot more dangerous than people realize. And the only reason the fire extinguisher is literally able to, you know, shoot out blasts of stuff is because of all the compressed material inside of it. And the various things are basically trying to force itself to get out. So, the point of the extinguisher is when you hold down the little lever on it, it creates an opening. At which point all the pressurized material inside erupts out of the opening that you've now created. So by, you know, creating an opening that was not designed in the material, in the machine or the device, it basically, well, if it can cause the whole structure to sort of fall apart, and then, well, you know, it erupts out of the new opening and causes problems. I'm going to just try to destroy Teasel and not care about the statue. But yeah, as I said, as long as you don't do something stupid, like decide to use... Well, first of all, you're in the UK. It's unlikely you'd use a gun to try and pierce the fire extinguisher to see what happens. In order to do that, you probably need to use a knife or something like that. In which case, if you're trying to cut open it with a knife, then that's a problem. Yeah, 1 second. I have added an extension cable to this so I can sometimes use my controller when I'm lying down or on my bed, which I don't really do when, you know, I'm like streaming, because otherwise that would look really weird. Can I destroy more of this place? Well. Ba-dum, ba-da-bum. Oh well. Shoot the server bots because I'm evil. But yeah, you realistically don't need to worry about any of that stuff. Like, as I said, the modern fire extinguishers, as long as, if you're using a really old one, maybe you might need to worry, but for most fires, like, if I remember correctly, the kind of fire that you need for an old fire extinguisher to catch on fire would need to be very hot, like ridiculously hot. Like, you're probably going to have other problems than, you know, just doing that. But even then, I probably heard that comment from somebody who didn't know what they were talking about. Let me break the house. Oh well. Okay. But yeah, as I said, don't pierce a fire extinguisher. Wait. Did I literally destroy the building? Oh my. I think I actually destroyed the buildings. There. Yeah, I did. Oh no. Good thing I'm not playing a good run. Can I actually jump up there, or... Let me see. Okay, there we go. Time to loot houses. I don't know if I should be laughing at the bonds or running away from them. They blew up your town! Why would you laugh at them? Do the people watch TV at the dinner table instead of the commentary? I don't know if I should be laughing at them. As long as I've got my pet, I'm not afraid of anything. She's cute, isn't she? Where's the pet? Oh. Let me blow up their house. You're going to wish the bonds were here. Or you know that. Well, let's see. No, I was kidding. I'm not actually gonna, you know, do evil stuff. I'm just not going to avoid it. I'm not gonna try to take care of the statue. Ah. Wait, is that... Yeah, it's that guy's truck. I can just... Can I destroy it?
Look around. See if there's anyone who drives a truck.
Can't. Oh well, doesn't matter. Oh, I thought that would be like something I could pick up. Yeah. Ah. I actually need to save people. Ugh. Can't believe I actually have to save people. How disgusting. Man. Oh no. I guess I actually need to unlock the door. Yeah, get in your truck. I need you to kamikaze your truck so I can proceed. Being a jerk this time around. No, it's kind of funny how fast this game goes by if you're not trying to get all the side content and stuff like that. However, I'm still gonna get my butt beaten by Sarah. Because I have not acquired all the money I need to get all the, like, you know, various parts and stuff. And my canteen is very small. On top of that, the bombs weren't here for very long. Why are the people like, I don't know if I should laugh at them or, you know, fear them? It's like, with a relatively small force of people, they completely wiped out a town. I can't shoot him.
Take a look around, Mega Man. Maybe you can find
Silence roll. There you go. How dare you take over a town? Save. No. Not my legitimate playthrough.
Careful, Mega.
It's time to beat Teasel. Or rather, right now, it's time to destroy a statue. Behold, this is what happens when you destroy the statue.
Use your lock on his vacuum.
Oh my god. Damn it, Teasel. Not again.
That little punk, he didn't even care about the statue. Inconceivable. What was he thinking? That statue was a cultural treasure of this island.
All the food and supplies we gathered have also been destroyed, Mr. Diesel. We have nothing left to sell in the store.
It's up to Tron and Bond. We have to get the mother load. If we don't, I don't know what will happen to us. We won't even be able to pay rent. We'll be homeless.
Mr. Diesel!
All right, everyone. We've lost. Let's get out of here.
The question is, are those red things his eyes? Are they glasses? Or are they augmetic eyes? Like, does he... Were the eyes replaced by electronic parts?
So these are the third ruins.
Yes, where the bane of my existence starts to... I don't care, roll.
Is that a Reaver bot? What happened?
Yes, indeed, it's a Reaver bot, whatever. I'll check here just to make sure. It's on. I'm sorry, I have no idea whether Teasel has replaced his eyes or whether or not he's wearing sunglasses. Because even when he's in his disguise as a journalist, he still has his those red things. So are they glasses or? Yeah. All right. Then there's the question of Bon Bon. Is Bon Bon a robot, or is Bon Bon a little baby inside of a little core? I don't know. B2, let's go. Don't care, Mega Reaverbot. What's supposed to be a dinosaur Reaverbot. Yep. There we go. There aren't much questions I don't think have been answered by the creators. Energy charge, save. Kimatoma. I probably have around an hour. Or, yeah, around an hour. Yep.
That's the giant Reaverbot I spotted on my scope before. It's different from the other Reaverbots we've encountered. I have a bad feeling about this, Mega Man. I'm reading hot temperatures. Is there lava around there? I wonder if I could make shoes that would protect you from hot surfaces.
I wonder, Roll, definitely. I doubt it, Roll.
There's something funny about that door.
Yes, I need to unlock certain things before I can go in there. Security system accessed.
It looks like a lock was released somewhere.
Yep. Because the fire-breathing caterpillars are annoying. And they turn into butterflies. You want to know the solution to this puzzle is? That's the solution that took me so long to figure out. I'm annoyed. Mechanics Notes 5. Yeah, I'm dumb. Because I don't have the flame shoes, I'm going to be extraordinarily careful. Oh, no, 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 no. Why is it... I hate this. God, I hate this. Oh, and of course I don't have the canteen. You know, I'm not in the lava anymore. Just because I'm on fire doesn't mean I should go so slowly. I hate this. Oh god. And I'm dead. Stop, drop, and roll. Boom. Ah! Oh well. I'll try one more time. If I get another game over, I'm going to take a break. Yeah, just,
That's the giant Reaver bot I spotted on my scope before. It's different from the other Reaver bots we've encountered. I have a bad feeling about this, Mega Man. I'm reading hot temperatures.
why is it looking
Is there
that way?
lava around?
But yeah, it's just, either way, you know, I have other videos I've set up to try
Wait a
and,
minute.
you know,
There's something funny
look
about
at
that
interesting
door.
or tasty things. Like, one of the types of food I recommend you try are Korean pancakes. Oh god, I'm gonna die again. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno! Mechanics notes. You see, this is what I should have done the first time, because that way I'm less likely to die in a fire. Literally, have you heard of Korean pancakes? Or I probably talked about them a little bit. But basically,
It looks like a lock was released somewhere.
it's a safe thing to introduce people to in terms of Korean cooking. I mean, you know, Korean barbecue is also a easy thing to do, but Korean pancakes are just really good fried, pan-fried things. You can use meat, you can use vegetables, it's just really, really tasty. And surprisingly easy to make. Okay, I've recovered my health fully. Just need to make sure I don't accidentally, no! Stop! Stop it! Stop it! Oh my god, I hate this. Well, my only hope may be to rush the data. There we go. Energy. But yeah, even if you're not a fan of vegetable, no. But yeah, like, even if you're not necessarily a fan of vegetables, Korean pancakes are a good way to, and by the way, I'm not talking about, like, you know, sweet pancakes. They're savory pancakes. No. Just, damn it. Can I... Well, bye. I'm burning to death, but somehow I'm still alive.
Even though the door opened, I'm still getting the same reading. I guess it's not open all the way.
Well, yeah, because I understand saying, as an American, saying like, "Oh, hey, how do pancakes with like, you know, like meat and vegetables in it?" And you're thinking like, "Oh, you put syrup on that and butter?" And like, no, 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 thank you. It's like, yeah, no, they're really good actually, and they're made to be savory. They're basically like little fritters, or they're fried stuff. So yeah, it's good. The next time I die, I'll show you it. Stop looking. God, I hate this. Wait, where am I supposed to go? Alright. There we go. Fighting a camera is a big part of this game. And here's the thing, since I'm using the PlayStation Portable controls, where I have the analog sticks, that makes this game easier. Which, you know, I guess that makes me look worse. Because if I'm technically playing it on the easiest, well, not the easiest, on an easier setting. I forgot. No, 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 no. Let me go. Money. Mechanics notes. Mimic. There we go. Leave me alone! Stupid floor guys. Why do they keep zooming out? I'm not even pushing the button that should be affecting that. Wait, damn it. Fire. There we go. Oh well. I said I'd take a break, and I guess I will. I'll pause this so it doesn't play a lot. Oops, sorry, wrong thing. Oh no, you're seeing all the stuff I was looking at before. So, well, I will talk about the roast pork thing. But, 1 second. Like, there are sweet Korean pancakes, but you see, like, this is on, like, I think this is the seafood pancake. But they're really easy to make, and they're really, really tasty. Like, oh, I stopped this at a really good point for him. Like, nah. Anyway.
Recipes. Today, I'll show you 9 different kinds of Korean pancake. You guys already passed Korean pancake 101 with tuna and spam pancakes, so let's try real Korean pancake from a traditional one to simple one. Let's get started.
I'll be back in just 1 second.
The first one that I'm gonna make is called vegetable pancake, 야채전. It is so simple and easy to make, so I often cook this for a late night snack and eat it with beer. Some people might say, no way, how could you eat Korean pancake with beer? You don't know how to eat, Aaron. I know the best combination will be with this makgeolli, Korean rice wine. But since I'm Korean, it doesn't mean I keep this all the time. As always, you can use various vegetables that you have. Today, I'll go with potato, carrot, chili pepper, green onion, and chive. It's called vegetable pancake, but the main character is this chive. Sometimes it's called chive pancake, so this is not optional. Lastly, you will be needed a Korean pancake mix. You can get it from Amazon or Korean groceries, and it doesn't matter which brand you use. If you're not able to get this, you can use flour, but don't forget to put some salt and pepper. Put 1.5 cups of pancake mix and the same amount of water. Make it 1:1 ratio, powder 1 and water 1. The amount of batter totally depends on the amount of vegetables that you're gonna put. Even if you make more than mine, don't worry about it, just keep the ratio. Let's chop the vegetables. Try to slice them thinly. This is the key point. If potatoes are too thick, chives are gonna be burnt before potatoes are cooked, or you will get the texture like an apple. And I recommend you to mince the chili pepper and green onions.
I was looking at my model while I was doing that, and I was getting changed. So moving back and forth, and my character model was like, it's like, was I going through an exorcism? Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, these recipes are pretty simple. Some of the ones he's making are the more complicated kind, but others are, you know. This is really good stuff to make. And the best part is, it's not that hard to make. And when you make it for people who don't know how easy it is to make, they tend to think you're a lot more skilled as a chef than you really are.
So nobody can notice they are in it. If you do that, people will think it is something different and special, even though it doesn't seem so special. This means...
Plus, you know, it's just like, it's not one of those recipes where you need to get exotic ingredients. Where if I say, okay, get the galamgal, and then, you know, get the very extra special peppers, get a mortar and pestle, which, you know, not everyone has, and nor do people always have the energy to use one. Question, do you even know what galamgal is? I'm also probably butchering the name, but basically it looks like it's related to ginger. It looks sort of like green ginger, except here's the thing. You can eat ginger raw, but, you know, it has an intense taste. So, you know, but galamgal is, if you try to eat it without, you know, mincing into tiny little bits and cooking it, it basically is like wood. However, it's a key ingredient to a lot of like Thai curries.
Chili pepper and green onion are the kick. I'm gonna put 1 tablespoon of minced garlic too. Gently mix it. Make sure not to break the vegetables, and I recommend you to use chopsticks. If you're not comfortable with using chopsticks, you can use your hand. By the way, if you're not happy with only vegetables and need some protein, you can add some seafood like calamari, shrimp, or something like that. It's gonna be way more delicious, but I didn't do it on purpose because if I prep the seafood, you may think it's complicated. True story. It's not because I don't want to move my ass. Maybe you might think there is not enough batter for this pancake, but no, this is right. If there's too much batter in it, you will get flour pancake with a little bit of vegetables. It's like a pizza without cheese. Don't worry about it, you will be alright, so follow my lead. Put some oil on a pan and...
They're only saying that because sweet potato is an ingredient that they do put on Korean pizza. For most Americans, like, why would you put sweet potato on a pizza? But not just that, they'll put like sweet potato cream on the pizza. Korean pizza is strange. But either way.
And place batter on it. But before you put, make sure to mix it again. Otherwise, all the batter will be on the bottom. I'm gonna make it big, but if it's your first time or you're afraid of flipping over, please make it smaller. Otherwise, you will see something weird, not a pancake. Here's the tip. If you keep moving the pancake like this, the oil from the edgy part will go inside and it makes the entire part will be cooked well. While it is cooking, let's make a dipping sauce.
Oh, by
it
the
really
way,
goes...
since I should probably, this is by the channel Aaron and Claire. I haven't watched much of their content, but you know, if I'm going to literally show them their videos, I have to, you know, credit them. I'm not an asshole who goes like, no, this is totally something I did. So if you like Korean stuff, check Aaron and Claire. Mangchi is another character like one. She's called, Mangchi is called has been referred to as the Julia Child of Korean food. However, not going to lie, person, you're probably going to go, who is Julia Child? Or do you know who Julia Child is? Don't be worried by that. She was before my time too. I just watch a bunch of just used to watch a bunch of old people who talked about, you know, her. She is one of the people who sort of brought French cooking to a lot of English speakers. If I remember correctly, she also had a sort of weird accent, the way she spoke, like, oh, hello, or something like that. I don't know. But either way, famous woman who made cookbooks and did TV show recipes of French cooking.
Well, with any kinds of pancakes, so you should try 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of vinegar, and a half tablespoon of chili pepper flakes. But today, I'm gonna make it special, some minced green onions and chili peppers in. It's gonna be way better when the potatoes are fully cooked. It's done. Claire?
So excited!
나도 먹고 싶어.
짱맛이야. 엄청 맛있어.
Making it fresh is really,
이게 진짜
really
코리안
good.
팬케이크의 끝인 것 같아. 더 해야 돼, 굳이?
It's tasty, it's lightly
The
crispy.
second pancake is beef pancake, 육전. Honestly, it's easier than the first one, but
Yeah.
I thought the vegetable pancake looked more familiar to you, so I showed you before
Yeah.
this. Anyways,
Well, this is
remove
even
the
simpler.
blood with paper towels and season with
Paper
salt and pepper.
towers.
Take out 2 plates
Oh, I'm
and
sure his
prepare
English
pancake
is better
mix
than my
or
Korean,
flour
so you know
and
that's
egg
that.
wash. Dredge the sliced beef in the flour. This will help the egg wash adhere. Coat them in the egg wash and fry them on a pan. That's it. In this way, you can make various kinds of traditional Korean pancakes, such as zucchini, mushroom, fish, shrimp, or something like that. Try this with various ingredients that you have. Somebody will think you are a master of Korean pancake. Claire?
나 큰 거부터 먹을래. 잘라줘. 우, 맛있겠다.
Now, Koreans also use culinary scissors to cut a lot of stuff. Which, if you're not used to that, that does look weird.
계란이 어우러지니까 너무 좋아. 이거 먹으니까 뭔가 명절 느낌 난다.
이걸 뭐 명절에
Also, obviously, the scissors they use to cut food is different than the scissors they use to cut other stuff. It's like, oh, hey, we're going to cut this dirty piece of leather and then use it to cut the meat. Yeah, totally. Yeah, no, don't worry, they're not like that. Culinary scissors also tend to be able to be broken apart more easily. Well, so you can they'll slide apart so you can rinse in between the joints, because as you can imagine, if you don't clean between the parts where they meet, then meat juices and all that other stuff could corrode the blades and then, you know, make unpleasant smells or put bacteria there. So culinary scissors are, you know, easy to clean to make sure that you can prevent people from getting sick. In Korean barbecue, you'll see a lot of stuff, but yeah, it's really good stuff.
그래? 맞아, 사실 우리 집에서 별로 많이 해먹진 않았어. 이건 나같이 요리 못하는 사람도 해먹을 수 있겠다. 이렇게 간단할 줄 몰랐어.
Yeah.
The next one is 동그랑땡, Korean meatball pancake, which is my favorite. It's quite similar to the one with spam, but we're gonna use minced beef today, so it's gonna be another level, right? You will be needing minced beef, tofu, onion, carrot, chili pepper, and green onion. If you don't have any vegetables, you can skip everything, but you need to put what I love so much. You know what that is, right? Let's do the pop quiz up there. Chop all the vegetables and put them in a bowl with 450 grams of minced beef. I'm gonna put tofu here. The amount of tofu is usually half the amount of meat, so I'm gonna use 2.
Tofu can taste really good. The problem is that most people have no idea how to handle tofu. First off, what you need to do before you cook with tofu is drain it. Because to make sure it has a long shelf life, most tofu is soaked into a preserving liquid. So what you have to do is basically put some paper towels down on, I would say, a cutting board, and then put the tofu down after you cut it into thin strips, or long flat like blocks. Then you put paper towels on top of that. Then you put another cutting board on top of that. Then you put something heavy on top of that. Leave it there for I'd say half an hour to an hour. Then you need to replace the paper towels because it will be full of the preserving liquid. Do that 1 or 2 more times. Just recover and do that. And your tofu will be should be drained of the preserving liquid. At which point you then can marinate them by putting them in a blend of spices or sauce that you like. Let them soak up and absorb the flavor. Or you can just cut them up and then put them into a sauce that you're cooking. And I can guarantee it will taste a whole lot better than, any tofu you try otherwise, because for some people they might say that's too many steps, but I understand, And also, even then, some people may just still go, I don't like tofu, but tofu is best, in my opinion, when it's served with meat. And, well, yeah. Also when it's not trying to be something it isn't. People go I'm making tofu taste like shrimp. No, it's not. Stop. And the places that do make tofu that tastes like shrimp, they make tofu taste like overcooked shrimp. So yeah, it's not great.
225 grams. Mash the tofu with a knife and drain the water like this. If you have cheesecloth, you can use it too. That's way easy.
I'm guessing it's silken? There are several different varieties of tofu. Well, there's several great types. There's soft tofu, which I'm guessing that's the soft kind, because the firm tofu or the extra firm would probably not break down that easily. Ooh, 2 bots in a single thing. I don't believe it. But yeah.
Easier. The reason why I'm doing this is I couldn't find it. Alright, put 1.5 tablespoons of sugar, 1.5 tablespoons of minced garlic, and the same amount of oyster sauce, 2.5 tablespoons of fish sauce, and 1.5 tablespoons of sesame oil. I don't understand why it's so difficult to pronounce it for me. I'm practicing hard, so please move on. Put some pepper and mix it well. Make them round. 1 tablespoon.
Well, I could understand
enough.
what he was saying.
I know you want to make it bigger.
I was saying,
I've been there
making
too,
fun of
but
when he
if it's
pronounced
too
towel as
thick,
tower,
you will get the pancake
because
which
you
may
know
burn
that
on the
sounded
outside
sort of
and
cute,
the
not
inside
because I'm
is
like,
still uncooked.
you can't
Make sure
pronounce
not to
English.
make it too thick. Now dredge the meatball in the flour. Coat it with the egg wash and fry it. I
Because everyone
recommend you
has
to use
problems
plenty of
pronouncing
oil. It will make it tastier. And it's done.
Claire. 동그랑땡 완전 좋아하는데.
But do these look good to you so far, person? Just making sure, because if this is just wow, all of this is disgusting, I'm just tolerating it. So, you know, just want to make sure if you have an interest in this, like, yeah, it's really easy. You don't need a high level of cooking skill to make it. By the way, for a lot of the stuff where he's making the big pancakes, you can just take a little bit of it and make these little tiny ones. That way you can serve them individually to people, and also you don't need to worry about accidentally, when trying to do the dramatic chef flip, from getting it to land on the floor, land on your hand, land on the tabletop, or, you know, just self-destruct because it didn't flip properly. Because I don't trust myself to flip it. But yeah, I'm gonna move off because I keep bumping into the little table thing. That's why you hear a bunch of squeaking sounds. But yeah.
맛있겠다. 부드러운 이 느낌. 와. 속에 육즙이 한가득이야, 한가득. 야채를 확실히 자기가 크게 썰어가지고 고기만 먹을 때 그 심심함이 없고 완전 같이 어우러지니까는 너무 맛있어. 육즙이 무슨 거의 샤오롱바오 수준이야. 진짜 맛있어.
Have you ever had a xiaolong bao, or are you just like, what the hell's a xiaolong bao? A xiaolong bao is or at least what we Americans refer to them as, are soup dumplings. They're dumplings that have soup inside of them, as well as a little meatball. They're ultra juicy, ultra flavorful, full of wonder, like, depending on which kind of filling it is, obviously. But normally pork is the primary filling, so like have a wonderful, rich, like porky, like soup inside of the dumpling. And it's usually like tender and juicy and lovely. So for me, hearing that these are sort of like almost like a xiaolong bao in terms of how much juice is inside of them makes them sound really good to me. But yeah, if you want, after this I could show you something about the xiaolong bao, but xiaolong bao require a lot more time to make. Plus it's a lot more difficult to make a xiaolong bao because you have to make the dough, you have to roll it out, and then you have to also... Now, I guess I'll answer this. Most people who aren't, you know, foodies wonder how you get the soup inside of the dumpling. That's because they basically make it so it's more like a gelatin when it's raw. But when you cook it, it melts. So it goes from being a solid into a liquid. But, you know, that doesn't necessarily sound as good. But I can tell you, it tastes really good. It's not like the Jelly Deals gelatin. It's more just like a concentrated thing that melts with heat.
This time, let me use this for a variety of Korean pancakes. What kind of veggies do you have in your fridge? You can use anything for this. I have perilla leaf, chili pepper, shiitake mushrooms, and fresh paprika, bell pepper, whatever you call. Dredge the perilla leaf in the flour, put filling on it, and fold it. This is Claire's favorite Korean.
Also, these types of pancakes are a good way to get someone who doesn't like to eat vegetables to eat vegetables. Because, you know, they taste good. And it's not so oily, and it's not like... It's pretty good for you, all things considered. Also, perilla leaf is an edible leaf, which is... It's got a certain flavor to it. He did not just randomly grab a leaf off the street and then put it in there. Normally when I see perilla leaves, they're much smaller than that. But yeah, they have a certain taste to them. I'm not a fan of perilla leaf, but you know, you usually don't eat it by itself. You usually eat it with vegetables or pickled vegetables, and then most importantly, you eat them with meat. And it's you know, when you have all that other stuff, it's really good.
Korean pancake. If you can get it, please try sometimes. It's really amazing. Some people might think I'm cooking leaves, but it's not from random trees on the street. I always tell you, you can use whatever you have, but this is not. You could be rushed to the emergency room.
Don't just grab random trees,
This
leaves
time,
off
cut
the
the
trees
chili in
and try
half
to.
and remove the filling and seeds. Dredge them in the flour, fill it again. This is a personal favorite of mine. Next, shiitake mushrooms. Dredge them in the flour, but this time only the bottom part. Fill it like this.
Yeah.
Please dredge the bottom part.
Well, you
in
know,
the
there are
flour
people who
again.
go like,
If
well,
you
you
want to
know, if
make
that
it
leaf
prettier,
works, then why
lightly
can't I
carve
just use the leaf
mushroom
off
head
of the
surface
tree?
like this. Cut the fresh
And they're like, hey, that's actually a really smart idea. I don't need to buy perilla leaves, and I can just use the leaves on the tree. They look the same. It's fine. And then they get horribly ill, and then they complain to the person who made the video, like, I used the leaves and I got sick. And like, you shouldn't have used perilla leaves, right? No, I used the leaves off the trees outside my house or from the park. And it's just like, no, come on. But you know, that's the problem with people going like, yes, I have a plan. It's a wonderful plan. It's a case I mentioned before, like with the Dunning-Kruger effect, where the less someone knows about something, the more they think they know about it. Or they think they're an expert on the subject, or that they might know better. But yeah.
Paprika or bell pepper, whatever you have, and take out the inside. Prepare it in the same way. If you don't have this, you don't have to be sad about it. You can use onions too. You may think it's quite simple. Yes, it's not that difficult to make, but it takes too long and it is physically hard. So don't even think about making this food all alone. Please bring your family members or friends and do it together. Otherwise, you will burn yourself
his
out.
wife isn't helping him. I'd love to have her job of just, you know, eating them after he's done making.
And fried. FYI, you don't have to coat the entire shiitake mushroom, only the bottom part. That will be prettier. If you still have too much filling, bring zucchini or eggplant. Make it like a sandwich and do the same thing. Then you will get amazing vegetable sandwich pancakes. As always, try to make it with what you have now. If you try something else that I didn't mention and it was fantastic, please let us know. How does it look? It's literally, oh my god, right? Claire?
와우, 완전 명절 같다.
Yeah, they have a Korean Thanksgiving. Though I don't know if you know about American Thanksgiving. I don't know, it's like a 50-50 thing that UK people know about American Thanksgiving. I don't know anything about Korean Thanksgiving other than it exists. We just basically, for American
일단
Thanksgiving,
내가
we
제일
eat turkey,
좋아하는
basically.
깻잎전부터 먹어볼게. Yeah, it's huge. Look at that, it's my palm size. 너무 맛있어. 완전 명절에 엄마가 해줬던 그 맛이랑 똑같아. 스타키 머쉬룸. I love to pronounce 스타키 mushroom. Is it correct? Looks like abalone. 너무 좋아. 완전 입에서 씹히는 느낌이 진짜 완전 천국? 천국 같은 느낌? 왜 채식주의자들이 고기 대신 버섯을 먹는지 알겠다. You look fat.
Hey, don't insult me. She just said you look fat. Why would she say that?
향이 많이 대파향 같은 게 싹 나더라고 아까. 엄청 맛있어. 이번에는 칠리 페퍼.
I'm been crying the entire time with my father.
아 맞다. 이거 자기가 제일 좋아하는 거지. 전을 많이 먹다 보면 좀 느끼한 맛이 있는데 확실히 이 고추에 매콤한 맛이 있어서 그런지 다 먹을 수 있을 것 같은데?
This time, I'm gonna make kimchi pancake. You may have seen it a lot. You will be needed minced pork, of course green onion, and kimchi. I'm a huge fan of kimchi pancake, so I try to cook with many things, but my favorite...
Kimchi is fermented spicy cabbage, though it's not always spicy, though. I don't know if you know enough or care enough about that type of food for me to go into the fact that only after discovering the New World did chili peppers get brought to Korea. So even though Korean food is thought of as ultra spicy, like with the Italians, something that's iconic in their cuisine is only the result of a more recent cultural event. But either way, which of the pancakes so far do you think was your favorite or looked like you'd want to try? I mean, do you think you'd like one with meat or one of the vegetable ones? Or if you can't think of one that you do like, that you like more, is there one that looks not appealing to you? Well, yeah, for most people, I think they would say they'd rather have the meat than the purely vegetable ones. The purely vegetable ones are still pretty good, but meat is tasty. But yeah.
Favorite is always pork, which has lots of fat. That means you can also use bacon in your fridge. If you don't have it either, put this canned tuna. It's gonna be awesome. Don't forget to put minced chili pepper if you're a big fan of spicy food, but I'll skip it today. First of all, you should chop kimchi. You might have seen people chopping kimchi on a cutting board. Yeah, that looks good and professional, but you will eventually get a horrible stain and throw away the only cutting board you have. So I prefer this way. Put kimchi in a bowl and use scissors. This way is way much easier.
That way, your scissors are full of like the
This
off-putting
is how I
kimchi
cook.
smell.
In the same way, cut the green onion with scissors. I'm gonna put pancake.
Kimchi tastes good if you like that type of stuff. However, it does have a bit of a smell. Because, you know, fermented foods tend to have a bit of a smell. Depending on whether you like that type of food will affect whether the smell is pleasant or a bit stinky to you. It's sort of funny because in the past, Korean food was looked with disdain. And so when they were trying to be politically correct or not use curse words, they'd say we're in deep kimchi because of the smell. But nowadays, people really like it. Kimchi's good for you, and it's pretty good tasting. But yeah.
Cake mix here too, because I don't want to make more dishes to wash. The amount of flour is about half of the kimchi. The key is the ratio. Kimchi is already seasoned, so you don't have to season it again. But for better looking, I want you to put 1 tablespoon of chili pepper flakes. If your kimchi is too sour, you can put a little bit of sugar. I said a little bit, not too much. It's gonna neutralize the sourness. Put minced pork in a bowl. I recommend you to put about 1/3 of the amount of kimchi. To be honest, the more, the tastier for me. Add 2 tablespoons of kimchi sauce. It will make it prettier and savory. If your kimchi is too salty for you, you can skip it. The last step is pouring the water. I'm gonna put 100 milliliter. If you are making more than mine, you should add more water. But please don't pour so much water all at once. Even Korean people have difficulty figuring out how much water is needed. Of course, Claire is one of them. So make better like this by adding a little bit of water. It's always good to fry kimchi pancakes with plenty of oil because it makes more crispy. I have seen some people deep fry this and it looked incredible, but I wouldn't do that for only 1 or 2 pancakes. It's time to flip it over. You wanna see my awesome flipping skill? Ta-da! Oops.
It's burnt.
It's burnt. Even I make a mistake sometimes, so don't be disappointed. If you fail once or twice, you will get better.
Claire. Oh, I love kimchi pancake. 저는 무조건 가장자리가 맛있어.
Yeah, the edges are where it's extra crispy and crunchy.
맛있겠다.
Good thing is I'm going to actually get food after.
중간중간 돼지고기
this
너무
stream,
맛있어.
so.
오늘은 마셔야겠어. 빨리 막걸리 가져와. 아까부터 먹고 싶었는데 내가 진짜 얼굴 빨개질까봐 지금까지 참았다. 이제 더 이상은 안 되겠다. 나르시오.
I'm not a huge fan of makgeolli, actually. Though I tried a cheap version of it, so you know, maybe I just try the wrong kind.
김치전 때문에 행복한 거니 막걸리 때문에 행복한 거니?
The last pancake is the one I often eat with beer. Let me guess. Claire is gonna ask me to bring some beer. Let's see. You will be needed canned corn and Korean pancake mix. Again, you can use flour
probably
or
the
starch
simplest
instead.
one.
But don't forget to season it with
Well,
salt
if you
and
don't
pepper.
like corn,
Drain the
it doesn't
water,
really
put
work.
6 tablespoons of pancake mix. Add 3 tablespoons of water and mix it. That's
I mean,
it.
I
Only
think
you need to do
anyone
is
could
just
make
frying
this
it on a
one.
pan. It may be difficult to
I mean,
flip
if you
it
look at
over
this and go,
because
"I
it doesn't
can't
have
handle
much
it, it's
batter,
too
but
hard."
I planned this because
Too
I
many
wanna emphasize
ingredients.
the texture of corn, so it's better to make it small. While it's cooking, let's make the seasoning for this pancake. Put 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of pepper flakes, and the same amount of Parmesan cheese. If you have garlic powder or something like
Well, I don't know if you have that kind of Parmesan in the UK, but in America it's pretty common. But yeah.
that, you can use it too. We're not making a masterpiece or something. It all depends on your taste. Sprinkle the seasoning on the pancake. It's done. Claire.
옥수수 때문에 색깔이 너무 예쁘다. 와.
To me it looks tasty, but it also sort of looks like that plastic fake corn that babies or little kids
씹히는
use.
느낌이랑 밑에 부침가루 때문에
But it still does look tasty. Shut up, I didn't eat that fake corn when I was younger. Shh, stop
내가
it.
2모금 마셨는 것 같은데. 이거 딱
Totally.
맥주 안주다. Bring some beer.
Alright, today I showed you 9 different kinds of Korean pancakes. I try to show you as many pancakes as possible, but I'm not sure you guys liked it. Since there are so many different kinds of pancakes in Korea, I couldn't share all of them in one video, so if I missed your favorite, sorry about that. Alright, this is it for today, and I'll see you next time.
My favorite is the seafood pancake. And actually, I'm going to show the, I guess, the Xiaolong Bao thing, and then I'll, Xiaolong Bao. Let's see if I can find a short one. I guess I'll show Joshua Wiseman just for the sake of it. Ignore this.
Look, I'm not going to spend a lot of time explaining this. These are the
I'm not
greatest
using
dumplings
an
of all
ad
time. I
blocker.
could eat 4,000 of them in one sitting. What more do you want to know?
Didn't
I need
happen.
this.
Why are you squeezing it? Stop that. Easy, authentic. Nothing's ever easy with Joshua Wiseman. He's always like buying a bunch of tools that most people
So
don't
today
have.
we're making soup dumplings, also known as xiaolong bao.
小笼包
Wow, sounds really close to what I said, I hope. I think that a lot of people get scared when it comes to making these, right? If you've had them before, you go, man, how'd they get the soup in here?
Also, before we continue, funny little fact. His name is literally if you translate his name into English, his name literally means Joshua White Man. Because it's Weiss as in, German for white. Yeah, so, literally.
What are they,
Josh
ingesting this or
White
something?
Man
What kind
showing
of
how to
crazy
make an
sack of
Asian
juice
dish.
is this? It's simpler than you think. It just comes down to technique and understanding what to do. I honestly think this is something that anybody can make. If you make it for a dinner party, people are gonna think you're the coolest of all time. So with all that being said, let's make this, shall we?
Not only one of the greatest, most mystical foods on the planet, but it's actually surprisingly easy to make. So let's do it justice. I'm gonna break this down into 3 elements because it's just like any other dumpling. There's the filling, the dumpling dough, and of course, the dipping sauce. Wait, Josh, what about the juicy squirt squirt? How in tarnation did they get the soup in there? It was actually with chicken or pork stock that's been reduced and chilled into a gel, similar to an aspic. Sorry, what? Yeah, it's called an aspic, which by the way, in most culinary cases, sucks. Anyway, so
Yeah, most of the time, aspic is disgusting. But that's because oftentimes when they do an aspic like that, what he's talking about, it's just like, hey, this gelatinized meat substance, we're going to eat it raw. At which point, don't ever try that. That's it's eating it raw, aspic raw, is disgusting. I mean, having said that, I'm sure there's some 3-star Michelin chef who's managed to make it taste good. But it's hard. But on the other hand, when you cook the aspic, it rather than being raw meat gelatin. It cooks down into this sort of lovely condensed meat sauce, which is a lot nicer than, you know, the alternative. As I said, I recommend this. It's just that before you cook it, it's like in this state, but once you cook it, it melts.
Solidified broth that then melts when heated. See where we're going here? Right, so let's begin with our broth. In a medium sauce pot, add just enough oil to coat the bottom of the pan and heat to medium-high. Once that's hot, add in 2 to 3 green onions sliced into 1-inch pieces. Sear those bad boys. Toss it occasionally for 2 to 3 minutes or until lightly charred. Remove from the pan and add half a pound or 225 grams of boneless pork Boston butt cut into 2 to 3 big chunks and let that sear for 2 to 3 minutes per side just to get some nice browning. Don't worry about cooking it through, alright? It's gonna cook later. Remove from the pot and now add 1.5 pounds or 680 grams of pork neck bones, which have already been rinsed.
I mean, don't you see how easy this is? Couldn't you just do it like on your own? Clearly, this is simple cooking that anyone can do. They just need to spend a bunch of time being able to make a stock and a broth completely on their own, taking all these... I think Josh is a little out of touch with the common man or person.
With cold water to remove any impurities. Then add your roasty toasty meat, 3/4 pound or 454 grams of pork skin cut into manageable pieces. Now look, this stuff is super cheap. Please do not skip it. It helps it be gelatinous. And it helps give almost a creamy tonkotsu style broth. Almost, not exactly. And you can find it at most Asian markets, or just cut it off some pork belly that you bought. Now, follow that with your green onion and a 1-inch knob of ginger, thinly sliced. Cover that with 5 cups or a little over 1 liter of water. And look, if there's not enough water covering it, then you can just add an extra cup, just to have it submerged. Now set that over medium-high, bring to a boil, then immediately reduce to a simmer, skim off any scum that rises to the top, and reduce for 2 to 2.5 hours, or until you're left with just 2.5 to 3 cups of broth. Then remove all the bones, strain everything through a strainer and into a flat container like the shallow third pan. Season that generously with salt, let it cool close to room temp, then wrap with plastic wrap and chill in the fridge for at least 4 hours, but ideally overnight. By the way, if you don't do pork or you want a chicken version, you can very easily just pop in 4 chicken carcasses, or about 4 pounds worth, into a baking dish, along with the same aromatics, cover with 3/4 cup of water, tightly.
Also, my complaints about his cooking are all regarded to the amount of steps and tools that he uses. Everything that he makes probably tastes amazing, but just the amount of steps and all the things he does.
Cover with foil and roast at 450 for 1 hour, and you'll pull out a very concentrated broth that simply needs straining and chilling. I much prefer the pork version, and it tastes much more nostalgic to me, but I'm just trying to give you options. Alright, so let's pretend it's the next day. Now before we make our filling, you need to realize that you cannot have a dumpy sans dumpy dough. No ifs, ands, or buts. So your wrapper dough needs to be homemade, but good news, it only requires 2 ingredients. First, in a medium-sized bowl, add 1 1/4 cup or 170 grams of all-purpose flour. Yes, this one is grams because the hydration percentage makes a big difference. Anyway, begin stirring that with a fork while constantly stirring in 3.5 tablespoons or 50 grams of hot water. I want it scalded, brother. Stir until all the water is absorbed by the flour, and then stir in 3 tablespoons.
Depending on the temperature of the water you mix into the flour will affect how the flour develops, so this is actually really important.
Or 40 grams of just room temperature water. Once it begins to form a dough, start kneading by hand. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure if it's too hot or not on account of my asbestos restaurant hands, but if it's unmanageable, you know, maybe put on some gloves or something, I don't know. Anyway, knead that for 5 to 8 minutes or until you get a beautifully smooth dough like this. Wrap that in plastic wrap and rest at room temperature for 45 minutes. Now while that's resting, let's make our filling. In a medium-sized bowl, add 1 pound or 450 grams of ground pork with a high fat percentage. That lean ground pork ain't gonna cut it. I ground my own because much of what was at the market was too lean and I was frustrated. So I
mean, doesn't everybody have a, you know, sausage grinder? This is such an easy thing. You just need to buy, you know, Cuisinart, you need to buy the sausage attachment, you need to, you know, buy, just as I said, it's like anyone can do this. You just need to have the disposable income to make all this stuff.
Ground some Boston butt roast with a few pieces of pork fat back added just for a little bit extra fatty, yum, yum. But if you're buying it at the store, please look for pork that's around 70% lean to match that. Knead your ground pork till nice and emulsified, and to that you'll add 3 green onions, very finely minced, a pinch of ground white pepper, half a teaspoon or 2 grams of granulated sugar, half a teaspoon or 2 grams of salt,
as I said,
2
there's
tablespoons
nothing
or 30
wrong
grams
with
of soy
taste.
sauce, 1.5 tablespoons or 22 grams of
Probably
Shaoxing wine,
delicious,
half a teaspoon or 3 grams of toasted sesame oil. Give it a little pat for being so good, and knead it together until thoroughly combined and homogeneous. Now this is where our broth gel comes into play. Once it's fully chilled, scrape off any solidified fat off the top, and then, using a spatula, separate it from the sides of your container and pop it out onto a cutting board and cut that broth sheet into half-inch cubes, being gentle and careful not to break them.
I swear this stuff is actually good when you put in the dumpling and cook it down.
Gather about 1 cup or
It's
235
just that
grams
it's
of
at
that
this
broth
stage,
gel. Add it
it's
to your pork mixture and gently fold that together until evenly
it's
incorporated.
quite
Look,
scary
it's okay if
looking.
it breaks into little pieces at this stage, but you definitely want nice, generous handfuls of broth dispersed. It's a beautiful sight. Okay, it's shaping time. This is the only
It's
part that's
not
going to be a bit of a
beautiful.
challenge for people who've never done it.
It's
But hey,
sort of
this is where you get
off-putting.
good. Now separate the rest of dumpling dough into 2 pieces. Roll those out into long rods, about 1 inch thick. Cut off segments weighing 10 to 15 grams each. That's 20 to 25 dumpers, y'all. Take one of your balls and dusting with flour as needed, roll it into a beautifully round disc that's about 3.5 inches in diameter. Then grab a heaping tablespoon of filling, add it to the center of the disc, and look. If you've never done this, please be patient. Don't expect it to be perfect on your first try. If you've pleated regular gyoza dumplings, then this should be pretty familiar. All you're gonna do is cup your dough, grab a piece of that, carefully fold it over itself to create a little, well, pleat. Stick that fold onto itself and then repeat each little pleat, one next to the other, as close to the previous pleat until you've made your way all the way around the whole dumpling. And it's mostly closed up. You know that you've done it right when you're left with sort of a hole at the top. Keep your mind out of the gutter. Gently pinch and twist your hole shut, and that is a goddamn soup dumpling if I ever seen one. Again, this takes practice, so repeat this process with all of your pieces of dough. Each dumpling you do will be better than the last. It's about the new things that come along that you have no experience with, and whether you like it or not, you learn how to utilize it. Yeah, that's what dumplings are gonna teach you. Now, the dumplings are done, and you're ready to cook them. All you need to do is cut out little squares of parchment about 4 by 4 inches. Place your dumplings on each piece of parchment individually, and you're ready to steam. Add a shallow 1.5 inch depth of water in a pot, bring that to a boil over medium-high, then reduce the temp to medium. Load up a bamboo steamer with as many dumplings as you can, leaving at least half an inch of space in between them. Please do not overcrowd this bad boy. Now pop the lid on and place your basket on your steaming pot and, well, let it steam for 8 minutes. You could twiddle your thumbs while that steams, or you could make the perfect dipping sauce, which consists of 2 tablespoons or 17 grams of spicy chili crisp solids and a 1/3 cup or 88 grams of Chinese black vinegar. Yep, that's it. You could also add a splash of red vinegar to this if you're feeling a little bit
Normally,
now serving this is
black
very simple.
vinegar is the
Obviously, the
traditional
dumplings will be presented as
dumpling
is, but
sauce
very
for
important to serve the sauce. Place it in a nice little ramekin or pinch bowl. My mom made this
alongside
pinch
with
bowl,
some
by the
very
way. Thank you,
thin
Mom.
slices
To that
of
sauce,
ginger.
add a few threads of very finely julienne fresh ginger, and you're going to do that for each individual serving of sauce. It's a game changer. Don't skip. Now at this point, your dumplings are done, and all there's left to do is bite a little hole, get a little slurp of broth, dunk that feller into the sauce,
I
and
normally
throw
bite
what is
the top.
surely to be one
Yes,
of the best
thank
bites
you.
of
Really-
food you'll ever have in the history of your home cooking.
I
Yes,
did not
I'm
need to see it
serious.
dripping
Now
all
let's
over the
taste
front
test
of your
this to
face,
see what I'm
man.
talking about here. XLB, baby. That's my next album.
I think he's
Shout
married.
out Bow. I just bust it. Because these soup dumplings sure do look fine. You already saw the B-roll. You saw the dribble. You saw the drip. I mean, look at these. They look stunning. They've got a sheen. Pick them up. Mommy. Right, how do you eat a soup dumpling? Well, you take a little bite, and then you pour the soup out. And at this point, you can kind of eat it however you want. Although the way that I like to do it is give that little opening, that hole, you now are going to fill with your dipping sauce. Scoop it up in there. Now it's refilled. You have your soup. Give the soup a little sip. Oh! Go to another dimension, and then combine it all. That
Soup
just
dumplings,
sent
in my
you
opinion,
to
are some of the
another
best types of
hemisphere.
dumplings.
I don't even know what that means. I would argue that it is better, not just because it tastes better, or it has a better texture, or I
I'm
made it with my
morally
own
opposed
two
to the way he
frickin'
eats them.
hands, but because it has
But, you know,
customizability.
that's,
You can do whatever you want with these soup dumplings. This is a guide that should direct you, and you should march forward on your treacherous path of making the greatest soup dumpling that you'll ever place in your mouth. Should you want to put anything else in your mouth ever again? No, this is what goes in your mouth. You want to know what else shoots hot juices into your mouth after one bite? B-roll.
Okay.
Alright guys, and that is it. So we made our soup dumplings slash xiaolongbao. One thing I want you to realize, there are many ways that you can make this. This is just a base level. You can make it fancier, add truffle to it. You could put caviar on top if you want to be really fancy. It can be made so many different ways. But the one thing that doesn't change is that pop of juicy yum yum in the mouth. Soup dumpling is the alpha and omega of both noodle soups and chewable dumplings. It's just the perfect marriage. So with all that being said, if you enjoyed this video or you learned something, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you next time.
Yeah, his methods, his way of cooking things is always a bit dramatic, to say the least, and also, even on the supposedly easy to cook recipes that anyone can make, it's just like you need to buy specialty tools. And then rather than going into buying stuff that, you know, makes it more approachable, it's more like intermediate or hard level cooking. Because most home cooks don't want to spend, you know, tons and tons and tons of time, like, you know, making a literal broth, making a literal aspic, making a bunch of other stuff. Because I'm pretty sure even in a lot of restaurants that make soup dumplings, like, the fillings are not as complicated. Not gonna lie, I can understand if seeing the aspic part turned you off of them. It's one of those things which it does look very gross. I understand that part there, but trust me, it actually tastes really good. So which looked more appealing to you, the pancakes or the dumplings? Although I know they're quite different. Yeah, they're completely different. Also, I'm just gonna end the game because, you know, I figured, like, they're very approachable. 2, they're not too complicated. And then 3, you didn't literally need to make a stock and then also make, you know, the weird aspic thing. But, yeah. So what did you think about Joshua Wiseman then? About Mr. White Man? Yes. Well, the thing is, that's actually his name, if I'm not correct. His actual legal name is Joshua Wiseman. So his family name is literally White Man. Uncle Roger called him out on it, and he was like, hey, because, you know, just sort of silly little things. But either way, I have to leave in 5 minutes. So I'm going to end this session today. I may or may not finish playing the easy mode of Mega Man Legends 2, but later today I'm probably going to start Subnautica. Because, you know, though the trip I'm taking is a long one. It's going to be like probably over an hour to get to the place, and then over an hour to get back. And on top of that, we're going to be taking our time, we're going to have lunch, and then we're going to do the other things. As I mentioned, we're going to a place that's far away, which, you know, that's not exactly... I'm a lazy bum who doesn't like traveling very far, but either way. Thank you for stopping by, really appreciate it. I'll see you later, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.